Okay, and it seems like all the players are also ready for the game.
Instead, I would just make fun of them. Even better.
Yep, top 1 reasons to not live in America. You can make fun of it.
The reckless there.
But yeah, it seems like even the spawn positions are gonna be exactly the same as last time, or should I say yesterday.
I thought this map had a lot of reclaim, you said. I guess it was another one.
No, it wasn't. It was the second one. This one had have only 15,000, meanwhile the other one had 200,000.
Kilogram definition is I know, it's completely fucked, I think. I don't remember what it was, but it's like the amount of atoms in like what was it? Like some entire dumb formula.
Anyway, it seems like we're gonna have only standard build orders coming out for the players.
Yeah, very nice game, but did you know that the kilogram is defined by taking the fixed numerical value of the Planck constant to be, when expressed in the units J times S, which is equal to... I can't even read this. Holy shit, there's way too many numbers. I will just copy-paste it. Obviously, that's a kilogram, didn't you know?
Yeah, that's understandable. I always knew it. Like, don't you remember this from school?
I bet you forgot about it.
Yeah. So, what can you say about this game? Because it seems like Svato is gonna be the one doing the raiding this time around.
Yep, he's UEF, so it makes sense.
Yeah, cheap labs, cheap scouts can just run around.
Aren't the Tech 1 scouts, well, the same mass cost? Well, they're not like a mass cost.
They are, but the Magmarines are very cheap, so...
Yeah.
You can get them out faster and for less cost, for the same, basically, engineer killing capability.
It's mostly the build time that matters. Like, technically a Snoop is 1.5 times more expensive than a Mole, but it's literally 4 mass more expensive, and that's the same build time, so it's completely irrelevant.
It does have a gun.
Ooh.
It's American all the way.
Wi-Fi went first there, but no bomber.
Wait, who?
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I think like he's just getting ready for the T3 Air game or something.
Oh, he's gonna go 1 factory transport rush. Oh, that's interesting.
What is he gonna drop? The left side, maybe?
I guess so.
But is it even worth it? Because I feel like to the left... Like, Svato should be actually the one playing on the left side and the middle. And the Wi-Fi should be just more focusing on the air game.
Yeah, probably. But, like, he can rush the transport to help him and eventually give it to Svato for some team play. I think that would be completely fine.
But yeah, I really like the bomber coming out from Hybrid. Although at the same time, it seems like the Magmarine from Svatosław is gonna go and catch a few expanding engineers on the left flank. Or maybe not, he's on anyway. Unlucky.
Okay, Hybrid. This is your chance to show your strength. I know from a random Hybrid stream I saw like 1 or 2 weeks back, where he also went for a first bomber, and he either micros his bomber and the entire base is idle, or he micros his base and the bomber is idle. There's no in between. So
well,
I'm curious.
Don't micro the bomber. Just put some attack move orders on the engineers and call it a day.
Seems to be working.
Kills. Although MAA is already out, so yeah, he's not gonna be able to linger.
Bomber will get a vet.
Yep.
And that's
the 15 HP. The vet actually saved it, I think, or not?
Okay, he fucked up the last rounds. Okay, it does die.
And yeah, he does get shot down.
That's decent value. Vinix also made the transports. And it, funnily enough, arrives at almost the same time as Wi-Fi's transport, but it's because Wi-Fi already has a T2 max.
Well, the man is just greedy. But it seems like he doesn't have that much more. Okay, actually have more. Mass income 33 versus 23 for Vindex.
Phoenix is trying to make some factories there. But the ACU from Finisterre is already almost there, which is very
the man
fast.
just doesn't wait time at all. He just made a single factory and oh no, he's moving the wrong way now. Kind of unlucky because he could just go and root the problem out.
Yeah, but it's a big detour you have to take with your ACU. I think he should have, like, his ACU was building a factory. His Mantis is finishing the factory. That will take like another 4 minutes at this rate.
Well, at least he's trying, right?
Well, the drop from Wi-Fi at the top left does die as well.
Yeah, he's gonna
think
get
both of
bombed
those
and
drops
also
are-
get raided by the mantises, so yeah.
I think.
And the man is building actually mech marines to try to save it, which is not gonna work out.
Yeah, can't really shoot up. But I think trying to make a proxy there is completely a wrong move because it's closer to the enemy's base than to your own base.
Yeah,
And
not to
you're an
mention, like I
airplayer.
said, I think like this proxy should be rather made, or actually not even made, but contested by the players from the middle.
Yeah, well, I think dropping might be fine, but then you just drop to get the civilian reclaim and you just make some maxes and you just hope that they're alive for long enough to get some value.
I mean, that's kind of what the Vindex did. He only made a single factory. Actually, no, he's actually gonna reinforce it with the PDs now.
Yeah,
Which
but
I
it
don't
wasn't
really
worth
agree,
it
but
in
it
the end.
thinks like both Vindex and Hybrid are planning to win this by moving to ACUs there, leaving the middle wide open for Svato to just, well, do whatever
True.
he wants. As you can see, his ACU moving towards the base belonging
It's-
to Hybrid.
It's quite important to get the choke point. I really like this map. Like, this is one of this map where. Remember when I said earlier where the map just doesn't have enough features like plateaus or cliffs?
Yeah,
or
but this one
Alps?
have it and it actually
This-
makes
this
for
one
interesting
has that.
choices.
Yeah, so there's actual like importance in map control, even though there's not many maxes in mids. But if Svato can make like attack to PD around the area where his ACU is, you just cover all of enemy movement and you can go everywhere from that position.
Yeah, exactly. And I also like what Hybrid is doing with the T1 transport on the left side. He's gonna try to drop a few Auroras behind the base of
Oh yeah, I like that.
Wi-Fi. And this is one of the things that were lacking in the game yesterday. Nobody was using the water for anything funny at all.
Svato is being bombed by 3 Tech 1 bombers.
Yeah,
And I mean, it's kinda. If he doesn't kill them, he will take quite a bit of damage over time.
yeah, and it seems like the Intis are just being idle for him, both his and his teammates.
I switched to units. I think that's a bit of a mistake. Also, he made too many bombers. I
Oh,
think
actually,
one or
that's a
two
very
is-
nice. They switch the target from the ACU to killing the strikers, which I guess is gonna pay off much more, rather than just tickling the ACU with a few bombers.
I think Svato should get T2 right now.
I mean, you mean
Oh.
pilots and stuff, or on ACU?
ACU.
I mean, it
Does
would work
Svato-
because you can just make a triad and basically deny the whole middle.
Yeah, so map control in mid is very important, plus the potential for TML ACU is also huge.
Yeah. You will force your opponent to actually go and invest into the TMD.
Also, a few mistakes I've seen people made, especially on the air slots, is they tend to go T3 a bit too fast. Wi-Fi did make some gunships earlier. Yeah,
okay, but he's
gonna
losing
make...
the Maxes. The Maxes are
Oh my
just
God.
dying to the... Although no, they won't die, I think. There is just not enough firepower to kill the T2.
Oh my
EF
god,
mass
he should have
attackers.
just focused engineers to make his life a bit annoying. But instead he focuses on max, you won't be able to kill it.
Yeah, the Stingers are already out, but it seems like both Svato and Blastchill are making the life of their opponents a nuisance. Like we can see both of them making raids here and there on the top side.
Yeah, true. So a few stingers out from Wi-Fi and then T2 air, I like that, especially for stingers.
Yeah, they're cheap, fast, so we can use them to kill the raids, especially on the T1 stage.
Vindex's future, he's going T3 air, but once again the positioning of his HQ is insanely bad. Like, holy shit, that's so bad.
Why?
Compared to
making HP
Wi-Fi.
here? That's just like...
You want to suffer?
Well, and
Yes.
he'll suffer.
He will suffer, yeah.
Like, why here? Like, is it because this is the first air factory he made?
Yeah, it is, but then you would just make a new air factory and reclaim the old one.
But yeah, it seems like the both corners are gonna belong to the bottom side team, which will net them quite a nice advantage in the economy. As we can see, 185 mass versus 160. And I really do hope that this is not gonna be a single gun upgrade for Hybrid, but also we will see Vindex get his own upgrade. Or at the very least get the range upgrade on the Aeon ACU.
Yeah, kinda. I would like Blast to try to influence mid more, because, like, Wi-Fi might be there, although he just suicided a lot of units into Wi-Fi's ACU, I noticed.
Yeah, and it's the runway that he tried to do, and after it failed, it was just like he didn't know what to do.
Like, Wi-Fi might be there, but his actual opponent is Swato, so you want to make sure that Swato doesn't bully Hybrid enough.
Yeah, I mean, so far Swato is not really doing anything much. He just managed to go and kill a few mexes on the middle, and that's it.
It's hard to say because he was all alone at the front. There was nothing that could kill him, but he probably didn't have enough intel to realistically stay there. So I can kinda understand why he retreated.
And yeah, it seems like Wi-Fi will have some nasty ideas because he just dropped a few more engineers to support his ACU. So maybe he will go for Nano and or maybe T2 and TML. Because I don't think he would drop so much build power just to make it. Yeah, here's the T2.
I mean, he can't afford the Tech 2. He's making his T3 Pigeon, unless he's some hard stalling ass. Yeah, he's stalling 800 E per second.
Yeah, and that is actually bad.
Like, that is the worst T2 timing ever.
Yeah.
Awesome, please.
And here comes the mass stall.
No, he's got boost. He got boosted E from the Steam.
I mean, he's just kind of fine to be honest, but I still would like to see the T3 Pigeon being done first.
Yep.
Like, you will need the power to make TML anyway.
Those two Stingers both have, like, in total they have 1k mass kills.
Yeah, which is very nice to see. FTX must be fuming.
Yeah. I mean, Stingers are nice to always build like one, two, or three.
Yeah, they just suck in those bigger games when you want a real big number of gunships.
Yeah, that's
because
when
if you actually wanna go and split the Stingers and, like, you know, send one here to defend versus raids or maybe raid something, they're kind of decent, but in team games where you are basically pushing with air units all over the place, it's kind of, oh my goodness, it seems like Wi-Fi might be forced to run away.
It looks scary, but I think it's fine because he has Tech 2 gun and he's next to the cliff.
Yeah,
so if he gets overrun, he can just hug the cliff. I think he should. I mean, he kind of needs some reinforcements from Swato, but with the reinforcements from Swato, he can stay to fight. Yeah, he's just I think the Tech 2 PD he's making is too far back because it doesn't protect the Nexus, but he should stay there and secure the little bit of reclaim and the Nexus.
I mean,
big push on the right actually, with 2 gun issues.
Yeah, so just like I wanted. The question is, can they actually make it work? Because it seems like the T3 ASF are already on the field for the topside team.
T3 air from bottom is a lot slower, and I know it's partially because of the bad HQ positioning.
Oh my god. Oh, why did he do it like that? This is just the
really
worst way possible. Like, he will have no agility bonuses at all compared to the other team. And it seems like Blast is right now on the cusp of dying as his AC is getting called off. He still have a few Rhinos available, but the Triad is still providing cover fire. And
yeah, actually the Triad is gonna the Triad is gonna secure the reclaim field. This is a big machination from Blast.
I mean, we can already see that Swato is stealing the reclaim, so yeah, they're not even waiting for the fight to end. They're just gonna go and grab as much of it as they can.
Okay, Blast did get another vet, so he's on.
Yeah, and there is also some support coming from Hybrid. We can see pilots and even some T2 flag happening.
Oh, look at the Wagners at the top. If they trigger the E-storage next to the HQ from Wi-Fi, they can do a lot of damage.
Oh my goodness, wait, there is 3 of them. Does this damage stack or not?
Yeah, well, it reacts.
Okay, so I guess if you kill a single one, you can basically blow up the pigeon in no time.
It's a UFP gen. I don't think it will be enough. But
I mean, isn't it like 2,500 HP from the chain reaction, like per storage?
no, it's not per. It's like 700 damage or something. I don't know the exact amount.
1,000.
or
1,000.
or
so yeah.
1,000.
Although that it will be still decent damage because it can kill some of the build power. It will kill the
Yeah.
mass storage and other stuff.
It will also importantly kill the e-storage, which is like 250 mass per storage. So you do like 3 Wagner shots and you
Oh
kill
no,
like
the Wagners
10
actually
mass.
all went back. Oh wait, where did they go? Oh no, they went
no,
for the
they-
2 maxes.
I mean it's fine too. It's
I mean,
less
it's the
greedy.
safe play, right?
Yeah,
Because after
exactly.
the last drop behind the enemy base, you would expect them to have some kind of greed or something.
Yeah,
Meanwhile,
versus
this is undefended at all. And we
pretty
have a
bad
small
speed.
kerfuffle happening from the middle as Hibit and Svato are actually exchanging blows, and it seems like Svato is the one winning it for now. I don't think he will kill Hybrid as long as he can overcharge a few of the tanks.
Seems
Not to
like the
mention
big
the
push
shield
on the
cannon.
right stopped. Vindex is against a big army on his own with very little support, although he does have double the HP of Finistain.
Yeah, not to
But Hybrid
mention...
is now going down. Oh, the shield comes in it. Oh no, it's down.
got no HP, and Hybrid is gonna go bye-bye. And this time around, it seems like Svato is gonna go and put his eyes towards the Finisterre to
Dude.
go and support him as Vindex.
On the left of Hybrid, he had a shield idle
Oh well, it does
and some
happen.
pillars idle, and now Vindex is dead. Oh
Yeah,
my
he's
god,
gonna
I
get
thought
Shift G.
they were pushing hard and they overcommitted. Then all of a sudden they're all dead. Oh my god, what a blunder!
And kaboom, baby, here goes the second ACU. So yeah, it will be basically Blast Shield versus 3 enemy players. And the sad thing is that they're actually quite ahead when it comes to the economy game. 300 versus 220 for Svato.
I mean, this was a brutal throw. Well, not like they were winning, but they just suicided both of them for no reason.
Yeah.
Like they were the one being aggressive with the ACUs, and then they were like, "Oh wait, we have no units. Oh shit, we're dead." I mean, they weren't super aggressive. I guess Hybrid was close
I
enough
mean,
to his
it's
main
kind of
base.
because Hybrid actually donated half of his army to Blast Shield.
Yeah, Oh, he did?
Yes, if you will look at the top side, you will see that most of the units are actually from UEF, the pilots and stuff.
Oh, that was such a big blunder then. He gave Blast almost like half. Ah.
Yeah, and the funny thing is that then Blast just threw it away, trying to go and kill Wi-Fi.
That's really bad. Oh no. Blast was doing so much damage, by the way, with some of these raids as well.
Yeah, the Wagners really did pay off, killing all of those C2 maxes.
There's now a small pillar raid from the given
Yeah,
unit,
it's not gonna work out.
but it's.
Or do you
massive
mean
issue.
the one from Svato on the bottom?
No, it's on top. Oh, the
No.
one at the bottom, it's
It's a push.
a line of PD plants. So, if there's someone that may be able to hold this, it is Blast, the cockroach, but he's in for a tough challenge, my man.
Exactly, it's 3 versus 1. And while the map control is basically split even at this point, the APM is unfortunately gonna be very hard to master. Especially as there is Svato making a push for the middle, and the Percivals, I don't think they're the best choice versus the T2 army.
I like it. Percy's are a great unit to not have to pay attention to. It kind of micros itself against Tech 2. Well, against Tech 1 of course it's bad, but like if you have Titans versus a Tech 2 army, you need to micro the Titans so they don't die to the Tech 2 army. And he doesn't have the APM to micro everywhere, so Percy's are the go-to easy solution.
Oh yeah, and I guess they can also just one-shot the pylons.
Do they? I think they barely don't now. Do they
Oh
do
wait, they leave
1600
like
damage?
30 HP I think.
I think they do 1450 damage or something. But we can still,
the lag is killing me.
It, like,
Oh
it's
yeah,
bad.
1450, so yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
mean, but with
barely
pillars
does-
in the mix from the blast, it's just basically still a one-shot kill.
Funnily enough, it only doing 1450 damage means that pillars are by far the best T2 units against Percy's.
I mean, kind of. Because they will
Because-
base 2 shots always.
They basically act like they have 3000 HP. Or like 2900, I mean.
But yeah, at the very least, it seems like Blast ASU is gonna be safe for the next few minutes. Even
Okay,
if he's gonna have
Wifi-
to go and concede a lot of map control on the top side.
Dude, Blast needs to try and snipe these overextending ACUs at the bottom. I like Finisterre being this aggressive, I don't like Strato being this aggressive.
I mean, he does have the nano upgrade and 16,000 HP available.
Yeah, but if Strato dies, all of a sudden Blast is back into the game. Right now, Blast is ultra losing. But like Finisterre, he has been playing very well for his rating, but obviously, like, compared to Strato, like Strato, if he is the strongest player on the top team. So.
Yep. And man, this air read from Blast currently that he, well, got orphaned with from Phoenix. is
Like,
just-
there's 3 Percies and a Brick coming with the mobile shields. I think if they stay here for like 10 plus more seconds, they die.
And also, I guess that with the airfight happening here, I think you could actually risk making a few gunships to go and make the ACUs go away.
Just Blast needs to commit. He needs to go in with his stuff. Like Percy's and Bricks at the front with his shields to protect him. He needs to focus micro on that, but he's not. Also, like a few aggressive air units to help. Like I wish his team would be warning him about it. This is the game. These 4 Percies against these 2 ACUs. They had shields to block OCs.
Yeah, and there is no way on the ACU to actually overcharge them, so you can basically use your range
That is
advantage as Percival to basically just go and kill them for free if you micro properly.
I think honestly, I blame this on Hybrid and Vindex. They should be telling Blast what to do. They have the time to watch. Like clearly, Blast is microing everything at once, so he doesn't have the time to watch everywhere. But
Yeah,
the
you
Hybrid
just have to go
and Vindex are.
Choose what you wanna do and killing those 2 ACUs, or at least
Like-
killing Svato would be the best idea.
Like if I were dead and in the voice with them, I would be shouting, "Focus only on this at the bottom and try to snipe Swato's ACU above everything."
Yeah, I agree.
And
Like,
clearly
this
they're
would
not
basically
telling him
even
to,
out the
or
game.
he's not listening. One of the two, yeah.
Yeah.
He has to even it out. 1v3 is not realistic to sustain it.
Yeah, and
That's
1v2
reflectable from it.
versus Wi-Fi and Finisterre wouldn't be so bad.
It would
Actually,
still
it
be
seems
bad,
like this is gonna
but
happen. He's moving units from both sides to go and... No, he's not.
There's
Or
a
he
huge
is.
flank coming.
Yeah, I was just looking at the units to the left side, the Bricks and the Percies, which are actually shooting at the back of the ACU, just kind of, well, fumbling their way toward him.
I really want some restores from the air production. To have some, to
Oh
force
no,
some
it
air
seems like
fights.
he's gonna give up on using the army on the top because of the few Titans in the unit mix. He's just so
Yeah, I
scared to
think we
commit
got
to
away.
killing the ACU. Like, come on, you still have 3 Percivals and a Brick, you can just kill the ACU. As long as you focus on it. Yeah, this is not looking
Nice.
good.
Minus a brick. Oh, he doesn't even have enough OC. Oh man, this is so sad to watch. And he mispositions the army too. And OC hits the cliff, funnily enough.
Yeah.
That is such a missed opportunity. I think, by the way, that Blast has a lot. Wait, let me check the air counts. I feel like Blast is a lot more. Wi-Fi has 36 ASF. Blast has 46 ASF and 50 intis compared with it. So he could easily make a few restores and force air fights, or at least force trades. I mean, he doesn't know he has air, of course, but you have to risk some. Have to take some risks. In a
But
game
yeah,
like
he's
this.
still doing quite decently, considering he's playing in 1v3 and still managing to just not fuck it up.
Yeah. Like, this game is...
Also, what the hell is Wi-Fi doing with this ACU? Also just...
Oh my
mispositioning.
god. The entire enemy team is suicidal.
Exactly, they're just...
Uh,
I don't
hey,
know
watch
what is this about this map. The
They
people are just willing
watched
to
what
try it.
Hybrid and Vindex were doing. It's like, hey, I want some of that as well. That looked pretty
Yeah.
fun. Like, this entire army in mid can walk and kill Wi-Fi. Just walk there. Also, again, if Wi-Fi just got a TML ACU, he could farm so much damage. Same for Swato. Oh no, he doesn't have Tech 2. Like, well, what do people have against TML ACUs? It's so OP.
Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe they just forgot about it.
Yeah. Like the ecos are still relatively similar, right?
No, it's 300 versus 360, so not that close.
No, it's close enough. But the longer it takes, the more he's gonna be behind. Plus, I guess.
I mean, honestly, at this point, just force an airfight and hope for the best.
Well, that's why I was saying, if he makes like one batch of restores, like 5 restores, that's what he uses, the airfight. That's
I mean,
what he
I don't
forces
feel
the
like he
airfight
even
with.
needs the restorers. He can just go in with the ASF and then use strats to go and snipe the enemy.
Nah, that's a terrible move. You do not go in with air because the enemy gets the reclaim. You want your restores to go for Wi-Fi's ACU. Then Wi-Fi sends in the ASF. Then you do the airfight above the area that you will secure later on, so you get the reclaim of the airfight.
I mean, but that's true.
Deciding where the airfight happens is a huge part, and a lot of people usually misplay that. It is actually like super important. So you cannot just go in and fight air. Well, you can do, but it's a lot more all in. Basically, if you win the airfight, you're on a clock. Well, he's already on a clock, but you're on an even bigger clock. Where if you don't accomplish it with anything with air, you're even further behind because they get the reclaim from the airfight.
Oh, well,
Let's
at
go
the
to
very
Blast
least, the big
POV.
army is going towards the north side.
Yeah, he knows where all the ACUs are. And he knows that Wi-Fi is completely out of position. He should. This entire army, it's 6 bricks, 5 Percies, 18 pillars, and all this stuff. The move command should be into the PD base of Wi-Fi. They should completely demolish it.
And it seems like Svato actually is seeing what is happening. And Blast is just gonna change his mind and go and fight towards the middle. And it's a fight that he might actually win as he has way more T3 bolts available. As long as he doesn't miss micro it. And he still has a small force which can be just enough to go and kill Wi-Fi on the left side.
I just checked, the total army mass value of Blast is 60,000. And for Swato and Finisterre combined, it's 40,000. So he has 1.5 times the value in units.
Yeah, and he's also getting a decent trades due to his shields tanking the Percival damage.
But like he needs to play. He needs to be aggressive. Please. Okay, Spearheads from Swato, I like that. So Ravage in mid.
Oh my goodness, I saw a Zappa just miss 2 times the TML. So yeah. Blast is losing the Maxes because Zapper cannot hit the TML. Unlucky.
Well, the TML did get killed, so
yeah, so there's at least that, but yes.
at least that's
That shouldn't be happening, Mr. G. Please fix it ASAP. Also, it seems like Blast is gonna regain some control over the bottom part of the map, as we can see that there is basically no
This
defense.
push from Swato, I think, is a machination if it continues. I think like Blast should be the one pushing.
Oh no, this is a massive machination because the other part of the army is just behind. So the few persons on the front line are basically gonna get eradicated.
-5 or 6 persons. Let me do an army check again. Finisterre is 4 bricks, so he donated the mass to Swato.
No, he donated his whole army to Svato so he can actually micro it.
Swato is on 30,000 mass units. Blast is on 70,000.
He just have to walk in.
Blast can walk in and win the game almost. Although well, it's not that easy because micro is important, but like he has 7 bricks at the top and like all this stuff. But
I mean, he just have to go and focus on the middle. That's it.
Yeah,
Screw
especially with this
else,
reclaim
just
field.
focus here.
He should
Especially
go all
because
in the
of
middle.
how important the reclaim field is going to be.
Well, he is committed right now, so now he should. No, a shift G! Don't shift G! My eyes! My eyes!
The Medusa value is amazing at this point.
It is. Swato got the bubble shield, very respectable, but I doubt it was intentional because at this stage it's gonna be awful. Probably you don't realize Endranii, but it got reworked like a few times. So it's very
it
now.
was made basically more for shielding the units and it had less HP.
It is very fast regen, it regens back to full in like 40 seconds or something at this point.
Yeah, but they only have 5,000 compared to 29 like before.
So he basically to protect against OC, but there's no enemy units, no ACU to OC, so Like Blast, please.
Move
What
the
is this team
units.
doing? Ping the units. Tell Blast what to do, please. Oh my god.
That is horrible. Like the spearhead's value is once again going through the roof. Because somebody forgot to move his army.
Dude, you have no idea. I got so excited because I thought the game was just completely thrown away by the 2 suicides. But there's actually comeback potential. But there's just mistakes from Blast, which is understandable, but it's just so frustrating to watch.
Wait. The ASU is out of position for Swato. He doesn't even have the shield ready, so they can just walk into him or not.
Oh?
Like he's
shield's
already
down.
getting tickled.
He has 19k HP though, so it should be fine. I just don't understand this brick rate at the top. I mean, if he defends it with air, it's fine.
I mean, actually,
but,
if the bricks actually go through the water and kill the wall area, this could be actually really worth it.
okay,
you just
Swatter
have to-
is kind of okay. Dude, these spearheads are farming so much, by the way, because Blast keeps the tech moving. Like, there's 5 spearheads in the back.
Yeah, and
But
Swato is
imagine if
already
this-
dropping half HP.
Imagine if this brick army was like in the middle.
Oh yeah, that would be a big difference.
But now Finistairs is used there with Nano as well, and Swato is Nano, so like you can't give up on the reclaim field. You fought for it. You have to go for it.
Yeah, and Swato is just sucking up
And-
all of it.
And Blast needs to defend the top raid. Like, he has to take risks. He can't just send the raid and I guess they kill it with air. No, then you lose the game. You have to defend it. You have to risk the airfight now, because look at the amount of bombers that Wi-Fi is making. Even though Wi-Fi probably has more air, let's see, 101 ASF versus no, Blast has more ASF, like 20% more. Also, some of Blast is floating 14k mass, like being as low, I guess, but please defend your I'm in so much pain. I am so lost. You
Yeah,
made
I
it
guess
so
the man is just too
promising.
stressed.
You made it so promising. It was, and then only to just to why? Eight bricks, and he kills one take 2 max with it. Oh no, 3, 4. 42 maxes for 8 bricks, and he donates 11k mass. And all the mid mass is being reclaimed by Swato, by the way. I think it's over now, man. He was in
Yeah.
such a good, like, earlier the army value of Blast was 70,000 to 30,000 of Swato, right? At this point, it's 46,000 for Blast, and 26,000 for Swato, and 8,000 for Finistère. So it's almost even. He had more than double the army value, and now it's basically equal.
Yeah, it's just that he was afraid of making the game-losing choice, but yeah. If you're not
Well-
gonna take a risk, why are you even trying?
Well, him being afraid of losing the game is what lost him the game.
Yep.
Unironically enough. Or ironically enough.
Right, maybe he will actually finally fight the air fight. No, he won't.
But it's too late now, the raid is dead. Like, if he actually killed... Like, funnily, like, Wi-Fi made an entire batch of gunships, even though he doesn't even have air, plus all the bombers. If he actually defended that raid with air, 8 bricks there, there's no counter. They could have killed the entire
Yeah, there
air
was
pit.
no units or anything at all to go and stop them, because Swato and Fini are basically sending everything they have to go and hold on to the middle.
I wonder if the top team knew how close they were to losing the game, considering Wi-Fi is making T2 mass traps.
Well, the man is still scaling, I guess.
Well, his team is on Tech 2 Max, is desperately trying to defend mid. He just
Oh man,
supposed
just
some more
look at the
mass.
ASF, they're just asking to get picked up.
Oh my
Blast.
god, you don't patrol ASF. That's disgusting.
Oh my goodness, is he even aware of it? Yes, he is, but he's not gonna do anything about it.
Oh, dude, what am I watching?
Blast, just send it here, Mac. Just send it.
There's a static TML snipe from Finistère in mid. He's going after the land issue, I think.
Yeah, he is, although it seems like there is enough TMD to buy some time. To make even more of them. But because it's Cyber and TML, it's gonna go through.
Yeah. Oh, the last shot!
Unlucky.
That's such an important snipe. There's a mega being made by Blast, but a little too late. And now there's traps in mid. There's some Klinkhammers from Swato.
Yeah, it's just looking worse and worse as the top team is just basically making sure that nothing is gonna pass to the middle.
Funnily enough, dude, the TMLs hit an ASF mid-air and they shot it out of the sky. They're gonna hit another one, I think.
Yeah,
No?
they're hitting them because they just keep on splitting.
Yeah. This Blast made his own spearheads. Someone got like 2.5k mass.
And man, the trebuchet value from Finister.
He should send the spearheads in on this trebuchet prio, but again, he doesn't have the APM for that probably, or not the attention for such a small like efficiency move. Okay.
Okay,
clearly,
fight air now. Fight it now.
yeah, clearly this is the opportunity. It's on your side of the map. Clearly it's overreacting. The game is fucked. Risk it. Please risk it. If you just die a slow death, then it's literally self-harm. It should be illegal. Stop it.
Just send it like a real man. Just jump down the bridge.
Oh my god.
And yeah, even the Svatos Persivals were actually able to land. Like, yeah, this is basically a death through 1,000 cuts.
It is. But he walked in front of the enemy and then fully spread out his arms, and then he's like being stabbed by like a tiny needle, and he just let it happen. He has a massive sword in the back, and he just
never used it.
It's still unsheathed. Here's their fight. I like how keen Wi-Fi. What's that? I was about to say, like, the top team is winning everywhere, and Wi-Fi is like, let's risk it by throwing away my air to kill some nexus. Like, the decision to even bother to fight air there was horrible from Wi-Fi. The gunship will get through though.
Yeah, and they're gonna deal a lot of damage to the Megalith and other stuff.
They're max prio. Okay, they all die now though.
Well, I guess it was imagination to go and finish the Megalith.
Okay, restores only. Okay, he swapped to restores only. Funnily enough, by the way, the aggregate of Wi-Fi is literally twice the size of Blast, and somehow this happens.
Yeah, I mean, he's just building more and more economy instead of using the units. Also,
Yeah.
does he even have the energy to run it all? Yeah, he does. He's floating 22,000 mass at this point, so yeah.
So I think it's too late. I think even with this 50,000 reclaim donation, I think it's still too late.
I mean, can you actually use the Megalith to force the middle or not? And get the reclaim from it?
Yeah, but it takes a while to get there, and they are making a mega. So they're making both a mega and a fat boy right next to each other, which is very good team play, I have to say. Dude, those trebuchets from Finisterre are just farming, man.
Yeah, they have been doing it for a while.
Like, that's
1,000,
so
1,000,
efficient.
1,000 and a half, new one, 1,000. Yeah, they basically
It's-
are all getting good value.
It's even way more than that, because half the enemy Percies are on half HP, which doesn't count towards the mass.
Yeah, it's just AoE damage all over the place.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, top team could even just make Novax or whatever and... Oh my god, oh god. Blast just lost so many Nexus to random T1 Percies. Like, look at this Percival, 6,000 mass killed. The other one had the same amount killed, so yeah.
Wait, which one? Oh, in the main base!
Yes!
I didn't even see
They
that!
just
Oh
walked through the
my-
water here and basically killed all of those T3 Mexes.
Honestly, that's such a nice raid.
Someone wrote on chat, this is so satisfying to watch me now we are like dying inside seeing what the Blast is doing.
No, I know it's super hard, bully. But what I'm saying is, I said this earlier as well. I don't know if you caught it, but it's not necessarily Blast's fault for
Yeah,
not
but
paying
those are his
attention to the
teammates
things
for
and
not
mistakes.
helping him,
But
saying what to do.
if I were in voice with Blast, I would be telling him, This here is the most important. Focus all your attention on that, because I have a better understanding of the entire map than Blast does, because I have the time and the luxury to watch that as someone who's dead as his teammates. So the thing is, like, I'm more blaming Blast's team for these like inaccuracies than Blast himself, which is what I said earlier.
But yeah, it seems like Blast is finally gonna go for one more push through the middle. This time with the help of a Megalith, which have, well, no army support at the moment.
Yeah, it's coming. He retreated the army to defend against the Arctics.
Yep.
But the Fat Boy is almost done, and there's a Mega that's 2/3 done, so it's not gonna work.
And here comes the T1 bombers.
Like what you say makes sense in a normal team game, Bully, but it's a tournament game. I don't know how you play your tournament games, but when I play, you try to have some teamwork in a tournament game, perhaps. The Mega can't stand still, it will.
Yeah, it is getting eaten alive by the trebuchets and the spearheads, and now also gonna be the Persis coming in.
I think. Beginning of the end. Well, it's beginning of the end was quite some time ago, but
yeah, especially as Fatboy is also nearly on the front line.
The restorers will do some work, but I think he will lose air here because the air rate from Wi-Fi is 3 times as big at this point. Oh, I thought you were talking to me. I am not reading everything.
And it seems like the airfight is also gonna be lost. So yeah, we can start singing elegies for Mr. Blast Shield.
Yeah, Wi-Fi goes for nuke, no surprise there, but it's not a Russian nuke. Minute 35, you can't complain about that one. But yeah, the Mega will fall to the Fatty. The mid base does fall. I'm kind of surprised that Swato fought the mid fights before the 2 T4s were done. And but the air fight is won, so bombers will now focus it down together with the Fat Boy and the Mega.
Yeah, now with no air support, the T1 Panzer is gonna go and lead the whole army belonging to Blast.
I mean, it's Blast tried his best. It's kind of sad to see, but I mean, the double issue suicide from Vindex and Hybrid is. What can you do? I'm still talking to all. Shut up, bitch.
Farms is only gonna realize 3 minutes later that you are not talking to him.
See, I'm in the finals.
Oh, the classic, throw the game in the semis so we can actually go and make the loser bracket run.
We will be back. Dude, it would be so funny if they were losing the losers bracket finals now.
Oh, god damn it. Nearly 8 hours already on the clock.
Okay, so this was the last game of today.
I hope so.
No. I talked with Donnie earlier and he said so. There's no way we're covering anything else at this late.